their next drive. They'll start here with Jackson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
3 down, 3 down.
They'll look to throw here. Forced out to his left. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big play there for the Panthers. 51 yards. On first down, Dickerson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Well, what a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And an alley to run. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And the Broncos are going to get the football. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go. This is caught inside the 15. A huge play there for Denver. 41 yards. Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. He'll look to throw. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've been off to the races already, a 17-0 lead. Now a chance for more here as they've got it 1st and 10. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And, oh, that is going to be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Set 50, plant. 180, 5.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Holt. 3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. 2nd and 3. Caught by Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. He'll drop to throw. That's caught by Jackson. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. 2nd and 12 after the 1st down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. They'll look to throw. They set up the screen to Bo. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. There's the 8-time Pro Bowler Marvin Harrison. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it. Not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's caught. Jones. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. They'll look to throw. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. And I think the Broncos have it. They do. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Willie Lanier. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. To try again after the sack. Vick. This one caught by Winslow. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Third and long for Vick. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Now back to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
60 outlaw. Bound to lose 1.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Back to throw here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Let's go. Hey, Mike 40, Mike 40. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll set up a throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Go. 50 plant.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Julio Jones there to make the grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, whether they want to let their return guy touch it.
Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. And he gets it to go, and we're all even, 17 apiece. (17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air. There's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran safety Antoine Bethea there on the defensive coverage. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike 40, check, he's coming. Stay with you, man.
2nd and 10. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Hey, Charlie.
40's Mike. I'm on.
Shoot.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. And even 50 yards. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Evan Ingram in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play.
Now a hit and a loose football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. Stenerud able to put this one through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
This is fielded at the goal line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. They're running with Gurley. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They run on first down with Jackson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and the lead is down to a field goal. Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. It's caught by Jackson. And all the way down to the 29. A huge play there for Denver. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for the Hall of Famer, Kellen Winslow. But it'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. He's going to go for it all. And that will be incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good 3-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down. Back to throw. And a coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The veteran safety Antoine Bethea there on the defensive coverage. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And Ingram hauls it in. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. They'll run on first down. Dickerson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. Rolling to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. They're going to look to throw. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
Ready. Hey, Alpha.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He'll hit Jackson complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. The throw over the middle, taken in. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And finding Davis here, the tight end. And he will be brought down at about the big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make play.
Oh, no, he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
I know one thing, the team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. On 1st down, Dickerson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 6. Off the shuffle pass, and it's complete. Gets through, and now an opening. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run on 1st down. Dickerson. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers take advantage of the turnover to put up 6. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Bobby Bell. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. On 2nd down now. Dickerson, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bronco defense comes up big. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey. Snap.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready up.
50, Mike 50. I'm going to come back to you.
Hey, exit.
Back to you.
Smile.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going deep for Brown. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And that will write a finish to this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Get your plan. Let's go, baby. Return it. Get that ball.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
From the 27, Vick. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Let's go, baby.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Michael Vick. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Tillman. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. Back to throw now on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Devon Kennard picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. Looking deep for Julio. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st down, it's Sanders. Oh, and now some space to operate. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and very short, Vick. There's the 8-time Pro Bowler Marvin Harrison. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Marvin Harrison, 28 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point good by Hopkins, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be taken short. Oh, he bowls over it. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. A gain there of 21 yards.
Hey, go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Go. Turn to, sir.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
Yeah. Hey, Haywood.
He'll look to throw. It's caught by Jackson. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. They'll run on first down. Jackson, a short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Hey, Oregon.
Back to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
6-6, pull it high.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. 20, 10, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing Vic. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Vic readies to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Vic to throw it, being chased out left. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Vic. And Sanders has got it complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in, announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 4. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Julio Jones, 88 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also, it may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devon Kennard. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Ready? 60 outlaw.
It's a gain of 22. And
Five.
They'll look to throw. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And this is caught by Jackson. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Holt. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play. They'll look to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. Bo Jackson, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Morton. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. Looking to throw.
We didn't need to ask around the league.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, fighting his way into the backfield.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive...
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Well, you were backed up into a 2nd and long, but instead of trying to get the yardage back in chunks, he's trying to get it all back at once. And this defense was just lying in wait, and they're there to pick this one off.
Now a carry for Sanders. Oh, little 360. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. From the 31, Vick. Got a man, it's Harrison, complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Harrison as the 1st half is winding down. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here.
This is caught at the 20, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the 1st half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And with the clock at all zeros, they get the touchdown to make this just a one-score game into the lockers.
And you know what else it does? Besides boost their confidence, it doesn't change your game plan any. See, if they're down bigger going into the half, you may have to revise what you plan to do in the second. But now in this spot, within one score in striking distance, you go ahead and keep playing and do what you've worked on all week long.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay hot.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Leonard Floyd able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now back to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. It's the Hall of Famer Ray Lewis powering in for the sack.
Hey, echo.
They're going to try and throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It got his man complete. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On first down, it's Jackson. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Here's 2nd and 8. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Leonard Floyd getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. They'll set up a throw. This is caught inside the 15. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This carry, despite the up short of the 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 4. And just like that, it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. He'll drop to throw. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. And they got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Mean Joe Green. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Vick now. Well, that's complete to Sanders. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Vick. Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Picked off at the 38. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. On the crossing route, complete. It's Holt. And down inside the 15 he goes. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Michael Vick. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Here's Vick off the play fake for Sanders. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. The throw on 2nd down from Vick, incomplete. Thomas, the intended target. 3rd down here.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw, Vick, and that is incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and the Broncos will take over on downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Floyd, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Dance, and he's going to go down again. Leonard Floyd, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance.
Come to my world. Look at me. Sit by.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Joe. He's got a man, complete. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Julio Jones, 79 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and the lead now up to 14. And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Vick incomplete. It was knocked away. Marvin Harrison, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Vick now from the 50. He gets it to Thomas. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off. Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Now Jackson apparently a little unsure of things, so he'll call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Jackson on first down. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now it's Jackson. Trying to lay one up deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. This is going to be a good one-on-one battle to watch. Both of these guys play the game at the highest level.
Both of them are terrific competitors. They play the game with great athleticism and smarts as well.
And in this early round, the defense wins. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
What? Quit!
You draw corporate. Go, go.
52, Mike 52. And we're pretty quiet.
Now.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
Get it.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Hey, exit.
52. White 52. 52 is the mic.
Go.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Deep grip. Deep grip.
They'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Darnell Dockett in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
Go.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. It's caught. Jones. The 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Julio Jones, 78 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A big play there. 47 yards. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Forbath, the extra point. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Hey, box drop, box drop.
You got 4. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. It's complete to Jones. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay,
I
good.
just need some chocolate in a box of tissues. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 11. Forced out to his left. This is caught. A good pickup there at 22.
30 base.
They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown.
Check 52 the mic. Check 52 the mic.
They'll try and throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Jackson on 1st down. He's going to sling this deep down. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and the lead is now 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Here's 2nd and 8. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll drop the throw, escaping the pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Kevin Green. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Brandon, we're not even out of the first quarter yet, and that's his 3rd receiving touchdown of the game. Tremendous job, and I think this might come under the heading of when someone has the hot hand, keep going back to him.
And on the defensive side, they better figure something out quickly.
Yeah, I think that no matter what, you've got to do something to slow him down. I don't care if it's double or triple coverage. Make someone else emerge, because right now, he's absolutely shredding them.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. They'll look to throw here. And his throw here is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Willie Brown. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski. Ask
around. They'll tell you.
Forbath, the extra point. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. It's a short kick taken near the 18.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talked about with defensive backs.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Ooh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, one-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Bruce Smith able to get in there and drop him behind the line. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holt. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kevin Green picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 2nd and 13. Will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Marvin Harrison. This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Harrison for a Bronco touchdown. Marvin Harrison there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson throwing again. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Open man has got one. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Jackson now, 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Now Jackson, buying time to his left. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 18. Throwing is Jackson. Throw left side complete. It's Gonzalez. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Here's Jackson to throw. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Evan Ingram, as the first half is winding down, and the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Check that. We got Mike 52 right here.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking deep for Julio. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
I know exactly why I tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered cover. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
They're going to look to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Back to throw here. Over the middle, complete. That's Hope. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert?
That's going to be caught by Harrison. Touchdown, Broncos. Marvin Harrison, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Now it's Jackson. He sets to fire deep. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got him in. It's Harrison complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Well, big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
They run again with Jackson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he's got a man. It's Kellen Winslow. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They'll run here with Bo. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play. And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases. Whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by an American hero, Pat Tillman. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pitch. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Kevin Green able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Bruce Smith able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4.
Kill. Do. Fair. Get.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Call that a very strong gain of 24. To throw is Jackson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word. Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Mean Joe Green coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. After the sack on 1st down, Jackson. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gonzalez. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson looking sideline, incomplete. Gronkowski the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they'd manage the clock exactly right.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Short kick. One of the up mid will take it now. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Here's Jackson, fighting to stay upright. Got some real estate inside the 30. And down to the 16-yard line. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Flush to his right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Tillman. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. They'll look to throw. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he will find Winslow. That's complete. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
So another big shot dodge there defensively. Now they're just 1 point completion away from salting away this victory. And I know this feeling. They're almost giddy, but they have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all away.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Ready. Mike is a 15. Check back 15. Coming to you.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He completes it to Henry. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and it was a game where they were off and running in the